Hello everyone, KV here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales Berseria Blind. In the last episode, we got to the Faldi's ruins in the North Gand area near Helaviz, and we're trying to find yet another Therion. We have kind of a good idea of who it's going to be with the backstory they've given about this woman and stuff, and I'm lost because I opened the door right there, and I thought for some reason I had already gone that way, which is not the case at all, if I remember correctly. Yes, because we don't have that, so that's exactly the case. Anywho's, let's begin with a skit that I had put off for a long time in the last episode.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead.
So, do, like, Malakim have, like, some kind of affinity to feel that?
Explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
So I was expecting, like, Eisen's gonna now chime in, and he did, so I'm wondering if, like, they have this kind of, like, ability to sense, like, the presence of the air.
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes, and they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals, or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
Oh, wait,
If
not
it
that kind
was
of
an
arena.
Then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think...
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therion to find.
Right.
But treasure hunt! Yeah, you got Eisen all upset.
About that treasure?
Eisen?
Oh, come on, he wants to find the treasure!
Alright.
Okay, well, there's treasure. There you go. Treasure's right there that we can't use because we have a bunch of light vials already. Yay!
Take a look.
Speaking of volcanoes,
I knew this would be...
we got a Berseria core crystal. That core crystals. Core crystals. Like, where have I heard that term before? Grit and guts. Alright, and there you go, there you go. So we have basically found all of the treasures in these areas. So, Barbados Arpeggio it is! Woo! Alright, so what have we got? Core crystals.
A lovely stone. I should try cutting it.
Huh? Why did you think that's a good idea? Hmm? Don't you want to see what it can be cut open? No, I think that's just you, Rokuro. It's a pretty stone as it is. Yeah, but cross-section might be prettier. Well, maybe, but... Whenever I see something hard, an urge to cut it apart overwhelms me. Rocks, metal, hard-headed old men, whatever. Please don't hurt any old men. Hard-headed old men, yes, the finest of minerals. Well, there's our starfruit, so, wait a second. What does that go to right there? Map, please. Runes B1. Ah, that's what they go to. So let's go open up a nice little shortcut for us. A nice little cut short is what I was going to say, because I am great with words. Everyone who watches my videos, I just want to say, you're all pretty awesome, because I mince words a lot, and I've not really learned how to enunciate properly, like, ever, when I'm just kind of talking as a matter of fact. Because when it comes down to, like, real conversations, I, like, think way too much and way too hard about how to say things properly so I don't screw them up. But when I'm basically doing videos like this is pretty much stream of conscious thought, for the most part. I try to cut down on some things that I do in normal conversations, depending where they're at. Like, hi, don't do that. Like, cut down on pretty much any type of cursing for videos, because I want to actually try to cut down on that in real life, too. I usually can have a train of thought that goes on without me getting confused and cut off and not sure where to go, and there's a third lamp this time. Okay. Light the lamp. Oh, that's not too hard. I found it. Is that it? Is all of them? Gotta do number 4 over here? Alright, 4 of them. Alright, that wasn't bad. So yeah, so I just want to say, like, for all of you guys who watch my videos, I appreciate it a lot, because that shows that you guys are interested, even though I am not very good at the words that often. So, thank you very much for sticking with me on this, and I hope you've been enjoying this so far. By the way, we're the captain, just in case you weren't aware. Anywho's, what's going on here?
A barrier. She's a Therian.
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
I guess, yeah, the first one was just the fishing trip where it didn't work out as well, but still. And she hasn't transformed yet. She looks okay for the most part. Is she?
You're Medusa?
I am. And who might you be?
We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias.
It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medusa.
There's no escape.
From what?
Don't give up. I can...
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you. If you dare sully Shepherd Artorias' ideals and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
Okay, well, she's been brainwashed. That's nice. I mean, from what we know, I'm pretty sure she's been brainwashed.
She's the Abbey's lucky now.
Yep.
Jinx it, Rokuro.
He did jinx it, I guess. But hey, you know what? It's a fight, and it's a bunch of snakes, and I just realized the fact their name's Medusa, it's a bunch of snakes, the thing they're going for there. Ha ha ha.
Just keep coming.
They're pathetic! We can destroy them all days.
If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
But we can just keep doing it and get a lot of experience. I mean, come on. Let's be like Rokuro and train.
Don't tell me you're the calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medusa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therian?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
I'm gonna call bullcrap on that, but maybe? I don't know.
You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Chocolate. Sorry.
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The Exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therian, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself.
Okay, well, you're weird.
Form my body may take. I will revive Enominat and change this wretched world.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Fine. We'll take you by force.
Alright, so first things first, got these golems.
Her death will not be in vain.
This woman.
Her death's already in vain by the fact that you're doing this crazy stuff. So, let's just go for it. Yeah, thanks for the chocolate. Chocolate time. Always in the mood for chocolate time. Come on, let's get... come on, there we go. Woohoo, there we go. What happens if I get your type? Break boost. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Ooh, okay. You have a nice little get rid of my soul immediately thingamajig. Alright, let's just, yeah, I just need to get you up just a little bit more. Perfect, perfect. And now, the piece de resistance, after that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And now to bring in this. Oh, wait, I can't yet. Right, I'm dumb. Almost. Almost. I can almost do it. Take the break boost. Thank you. There we go. And now, for my next trick. Here we go! Let's just have Eleanor get some crazy stuff off there. Oh yeah, Rokuro, yeah, go for it, man. Man, see, like, would you want the enemies to spawn infinitely, Rokuro? I feel like you'd be up for that. I'd be up for that. Get a nice experience for a little bit until she eventually got sick of just watching us pummel them without any problem whatsoever. So let's keep shaking, striking those heavens. However she says it, I really never actually figured out what she's saying when she does that. But hey. Hey, look! A snake! Cool. Let's shake the heavens. Alright. Okay. Guess we did it. I'm confused, but did we get experience?
It's over. Curse you, Lord of Calamity.
Sure.
Lord of Calamity. That's the name of the demon lord who will bring about the age of chaos.
I don't know, that sounds like that's what Anominata is, but okay.
Whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world.
That sounds like a Torius.
Uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you.
That also sounds like you.
Demon, Therian, Lord of Calamity. Call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please. Nothing more. No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
You know her?
Girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therian. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach. Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
Okay, has she actually been brainwashed?
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No!
Maybe? I'm confused. Who's the new dad?
I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon.
Well, that was kind of your fault. It sounds like you're not.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying.
Forgive me, Diana.
Medusa.
She'll be all right. She's just unconscious.
She's kind of dramatic. I mean, I get it, but
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding arc, just in case.
Oh, thanks for that. Didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Gotta hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medusa's regrets like that.
Yep.
Making her into a Therian who would do their bidding.
So, not brainwashed completely, but in a
That's
sense.
so cool. Who cares? Reason above all, no?
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Heliphys once we take Medusa out of here. And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medusa's honest resolve.
Was it really that honest?
Reason. Malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
It's not necessarily, like...
Not too much, you know that? You and Medusa both.
It gets into a very sticky situation, because technically speaking, it's reason in of itself.
Suffering on the Lord of Calamity makes life easier.
But it is kind of also thinking of, like...
I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
Alright, whatever you say, Velvet. So I'm more thinking of is, like, they have... Hey, look, she finally got the Orange Spear done. Woohoo! Unlocks the level 3 random skills. Woo! She... like, reason in this world exists as kind of this weird enigma, because you can act according to your own definition of reason. It kind of, and I know I keep bringing up this one series that you probably got annoyed at me just talking about, but I'm going to bring up the series One Piece again, because I think that's kind of a cool idea they have going for as well. They have the concept of justice, and what constitutes justice, and they kind of have this different reason of it, of like there's this justice that's like there is doing right, but then there's also absolute justice, which is doing right but not really caring that in doing right you are also doing wrong. So so to kind of get with this, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few is kind of like the main thing they've been going for with this. And the problem with that is that if you take that to the extreme, that then means that those of the few have no value or no weight, period. And I think to take, because I had never seen Star Trek II, but I know that's where that line is, like, very famous from. But when you consider of how it was told in the context of that particular scene, that was being done as a self-sacrifice, knowing that the sacrifice of the one individual that was making that sacrifice, mind you, would benefit all. It's not like they told them, hey, by the way, lock yourself up in here and kill yourself because that's going to benefit everybody, and we don't really care if you don't like it or not. And I think that's kind of the major difference between what we're seeing with a lot of this compared to that, because it's a good ideal. The problem is that if it's executed in a very malicious way, which it's being done here, it's not okay. So that's my long rant on that. And I think, because I think that's been bothering me, because I don't disagree with the context of that needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few in general, but you have to understand as to why it was said then as opposed to why it's being said now. Artorias clearly does not give a crap about anyone except himself and his ideals. So for him to say, oh, well, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, is meaningless and very weightless, because he could care less about the few who are being sacrificed, and he has clearly shown that as well. And I'm lost because I'm stupid. Oh, found it. I kind of wonder, like, why am I going this long way about? But, so yeah, that's my long rant on that. That's kind of what I've really enjoyed about this game, is that it has been some good thought-provoking stuff that isn't just kind of out there. Because I feel like a lot of JRPGs I've played, unless they're Dragon Quest for the most part, they ask just like these really ridiculous questions, and they don't really give you a good answer, or any answer, Kingdom Hearts, or just give you like some kind of stuff. Because like I can even go to like Tales of Symphonia. The main protagonist of Tales of Symphonia is this ridiculous idealist, and that's not a bad thing. The problem is that he doesn't really seem to understand the consequences of his actions as much, and that's kind of the idea, because he's meant to be kind of pit against the main antagonist, who's also in a sense an idealist in that game. But and that's where I kind of have I take my issue with the main protagonist, is that the main antagonist, basically they're both similar morally, And the main antagonist clearly did not get away with it, whereas the main protagonist does, which is kind of contradictory. That's why I always will go back to Tales of Destiny 2 as like my de facto, like, fantastic writing, just because of the trials that the hero has to go through, and kind of conquering that type of childhood innocence that a lot of protagonists tend to have in JRPGs especially, and also kind of tacking on the fact that you have to make tough choices. Sacrifices have to be made sometimes, but if you know you're making the sacrifice, you're being willing to make that sacrifice, and you're doing it on the sake of others, partially because others are also egging you on, saying this is an okay choice to make. Again, like the Spock thing. Spock was saying the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, saying, hey, this is an okay choice to make right now. Go ahead and kill me, essentially. Spoilers for a 30-year-old movie? But, so, like, that, like, a lot of choices that protagonist has to make in Tales of Destiny 2 are pretty tough ones, especially because he is given options to make choices that he could do that would benefit people greatly, but they would technically be morally the wrong choices to make, because that would make him no better than the antagonist that he faces against. And that's kind of why Artorias is, like, this big jerk that I just don't really care for. He's not a terrible villain, mind you, but he's kind of a one-note guy so far. It's just, here's his ideals. He only wants to do this. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, what does he have going against him? I don't know. He just doesn't like this.
Hey, Eleanor. I was wondering, do you think I hurt Medusa saying that stuff?
Yeah, he kind of opened her eyes, to be honest, so I don't think that was... I don't think that was bad, per se.
Same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor's different. She's mindful of her ego, and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living.
Ain't that the truth?
Everyone's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Nope. And that's what gets me about him. He's just really this one-note guy. He's just like, I don't like this, and it's bad, therefore let's get rid of it. Okay. Do you know, like, the repercussions of what that's gonna do? I don't care, it's bad, let's get rid of it.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Let's slip through town and head for Titania before that changes.
Wow, we just got out of there really fast. Okay, bye! Bye!
So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, you won't stand a chance.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
You all had better sleep with one eye open.
Okay, sure. We'll do that.
Look how worried I am.
My arm's going through my hair. Hey, Kamoana. What's up?
she's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therian?
Yeah, I mean, Velvet was technically only 16 when she got turned one. I mean, it's not super young, mind you, but still. You okay? It's okay. It's okay.
Eleanor! Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
Is this a trick?
Not from her, but I'm ready to beat you up if you do anything bad.
But deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother. I can't do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you...
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial.
What's Velvet? Wait, Velvet's the captain.
You think I'm scary?
I get Dial. No offense to Dial. I think you look cool, Dial, mind you, but still.
My mom said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
Wait, Velvet's scarier than Kurogane, who does not have a head? Question mark? But okay. I mean, hey, what else? It's a nice tender moment.
Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry. I hope Kamawana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother...
I don't think she ever knew her mother.
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
That's what I figured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamawana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
I guess we're going off this now. I'm the captain now. I'm the Demon Lord now.
At the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
Alright, well, we'll do that on the next one! So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Tales of Berseria Blind. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. Tales of Berseria is available on PlayStation 4 and Steam. Steam is how I am playing it, obviously. And, obviously? Not so obvious. I'm sure that's not obvious if you're just watching it right now, so sorry. That was very rude. I'm playing on Steam. It's not very obvious, but I'm playing on Steam. So there. Give it a pickup if you like what you've seen so far, and give Namco Bandai your support. Otherwise, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. Until then, Hawk. Okay, I mean Chow. But I like to spice it up sometimes, you know.
闇を抜け出した希望はより一層その